Welcome back to Double L Cattle Farming and Hatchery. So we just helped this heifer have her first baby. Y'all stick around. So I have these three heifers. These will be their first calves that are all springing pretty good. Leia is the one I'm focusing on the most. She's probably going to be the first one, just looking at her. Today's January the 14th. She's actually due tomorrow. Getting a little nervous because most of the time first-time heifers will have them early, and she's definitely not. We actually moved these three from one of our farms to closer to our house, so it would make it easier to check them. We could actually see them from the road, and most of the time they're right there by the road where we can, check on them. So we're checking them every 6 to 8 hours, I guess. So when they get close to calving, we've noticed there's this little dip right here in this area in between the hip joint, I guess. And the tail head is very pronounced and standing up high. Obviously, she's dilated. You can see it actually a little better on this side, the dip there, but she's definitely getting close. What I'm doing right here is you take your fist and push in on the side where the baby's at, and you can actually bump the calf. It'll kind of bounce back and hit your hand if you hit the calf, but hers is right under the skin because obviously she's fixing to have it. So I get here on the 17th, and she is finally in labor, y'all. Yay! Looks like she's got a water bag, and it's just busted. It's kind of laying on the ground. So I really got to check her and see how long she's been in labor. But I made her get up and walk around, and so I could kind of check her out. And since I'd gotten really comfortable, I came in my pajamas, so I decided to run home and change clothes before I got started. I was trying to give her some time, but at the same time, I don't know, I was a little concerned about her with her being overdue, her first calf, and just wanted to make sure that the feet and head were in the right position. So after kind of walking around behind her and keeping an eye on her for a bit, I start trying to get her up where I can get her in the head catch and check her. This took a little bit of trying because I was by myself, but finally I just kind of left everything open, and when I got her over to that direction, she actually just walked right in. I was pretty excited about that. So finally get her up in the head catch. I don't know, I've just felt weird about her the whole time. She's had this really weird swollen spot the whole time. You see that fatty spot right there? Oh, right there. It's kind of looked like that the whole time since she started dilating. And she's past due, so I just don't want to take any chances that she has problems out there in the pasture. And I got doctor's appointments today, so do what you gotta do, right? All right, let's get this party started. And I feel in there about hand deep, I guess, and I could feel both feet and the nose and the mouth. And so I feel really good about the position of the calf, and I really feel like she has plenty of room in there to have it on her own. I've felt them before where there's just no room at all in there. I decided to try to get the ropes around the feet of the calf, just trying to get her maybe just a little bit of help to get her started and get the feet coming out the right direction. I actually decided to let her out. I couldn't get the rope onto the little hoofs. It kept sliding off. And I thought, well, maybe, it would be less traumatic if she could have it, or get further along on her own. So I just let her out, and she pushed for a while. My husband came by, and so we decided we'd just get her up and help her out a little bit, so that's what we did. She had the hooves already showing. It was easier to get the ropes on there, and we just gave her a little help. It was an easy pull, of course. Landed right in the mud, as you can tell, and like he can't breathe. His nose is stuck in the mud, but we were able to get him, his nose cleaned out and brought him in front of the mama just to make sure what she was going to do. And as you can see, she's loving on him. So we moved the calf up a little bit, and she's instantly in love with him. Let me sprinkle some feed on him so the mud won't taste so bad. Really amazes me how they can go from just being lifeless one minute to trying to get up the next, and then just bouncing literally not too long after that. But it took him a little bit, a few tries to get up, but she's doing her job. She's getting him all spick and span. The main thing you want to do is make sure that they nurse and get that colostrum. If you ever get the colostrum in them, you're good to go. As you can see, little Swampy's doing great. He's just a day or two old here. He's so cute. Where you going, big boy? Where you going? Huh? You're a cutie pie. He's really growing and getting big for us. Thanks for watching today. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. See y'all next time.
How fresh is this steak? Will be any fresh or will we still be grazing?